I'm wearing, oh gosh, the light is just so bad. I've come out on a dog walk, but it's that time of year where it looks colder than it is. And I like being really cozy and warm, and so I've come out all wrapped up, and it's too hot. It's too hot. It's not a bad problem to have, but morning, I thought I'd start this little art vlog outside today. Today I want to make some art. You can come along with me. I want to talk. I want to walk and talk, but I'm not going to show you my face because the sun's behind me and it just looks shit. Sorry, you've got voiceover, Soph, because when I listen back to these clips, I was so out of breath. You can literally just hear me just wheezing, like gasping for air the whole time, and I didn't think you wanted to listen to that. I definitely didn't want to listen to it. Editing it was very painful and I gave up quite quickly. So this video is going to be a little creative vlog. I've been thinking a lot about how I want to show up and what I want to do with this channel, and I really feel like I want to start sharing more of me and more of my life, because as well as all the inner child healing and self-improvement that I work on, I like doing other things too. I feel like for a lot of my life I've been really good at kind of compartmentalizing. I don't know if that's the right word, I think it is, but kind of like keeping different areas of myself separate, and I don't want this channel to be that. I really want this space to just be super open, vulnerable, raw and authentic. I got a comment ages ago from someone lovely, and they said that my channel's like the new comfort channel, and that just absolutely lit me up. Like, that's what I want this to be, this cozy little corner of the internet where I can just share my ideas, my thoughts, my feelings, my experiences and everything creative that I do, because I love making these videos so much. So yeah, maybe I can offer a bit of comfort and coziness at this time, or maybe you just want to watch what I'm creating. Either or, if you're just here for the vibes, enjoy the vibes. Here's me just painting in my inner child sketchbook. I felt like I needed something to just kind of get me into a playful sort of mood, because sometimes my dog on a walk kind of really stresses me out. So I painted this sort of watery, pondy piece. I don't really know, it just kind of came out. I wasn't expecting to paint something like that. Then I started setting up to record my Surrender series, which is a series of paintings that I'm working on at the moment. I use acrylic paint because I love acrylic paint. It's just so easy and it dries fast, it's fun, you can do so much with it. I'm going to give you a sketchbook tour of the Surrender series a bit later on in the video, so if you want to see more then just keep watching. We haven't sat here in a while, have we? I wanted to show you guys this earlier, but because I use my iPhone to record everything, I couldn't, because it was already recording. But I've started a new series in this sketchbook. It is called the Surrender series. So basically with this series, my plan is that I'm going to create 30 paintings which should fill this whole sketchbook. They're all going to be kind of mini, so around A6 size, and each painting I'm going to paint in under 10 minutes, or 10 minutes exactly. So the aim of it is to kind of push myself to let go of expectations and just surrender fully to the painting process and really get focused in that creative process without like having an idea in mind or like a goal. The only goal is that I show up for 10 minutes and paint a little painting. So I'm going to show you guys a quick little flick through. I'm doing this series on my Instagram and I'm posting it on my TikTok as well. So if you want to follow along, I'm going to show you how I make each piece each day. It's really good fun. I'm really enjoying it. I needed something like this to kind of get me to post more consistently, because sometimes I just get really like overwhelmed and lost for ideas. So this is really helping. So I'm going to show you anyway what I've been doing. So here is my surrender series. All of this is done on watercolour paper. It's like 230 GSM. So it's really good. I can play around so much with the thickness and what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but how thick or watery the paint is. This whole series idea is just so fun because it's really pushing me out of my comfort zone. I really love it because I never know what I'm going to sit down and paint or how it's going to come out. So each time I finish a painting, it's like a complete surprise, and I always love the end result so much. Like this one kind of reminds me of a mountain with a stream coming out of it, which is so cool. Obviously I didn't sit down with that intention to paint that, but that's just what came out. Because I always paint 2 paintings in one sitting, it's really interesting because I've noticed that the first one tends to be a lot more flat, and then the second one becomes way more expressive and so much more texture. So it's interesting to watch how they develop. So yeah, that's that sketchbook. Like I have kind of painted like this before, but not so intentionally. So I'm really excited to see how it progresses and the lessons I learn, and yeah, how it all sort of comes together in the end. This sketchbook is my baby. I started the sketchbook in April this year and I just finished it literally maybe like a week ago or so. So the sketchbook has been with me for the past like 6 months, and it's my favourite sketchbook ever. So I'm going to give you guys a little tour. This sketchbook is full of art that I'm so proud of, that I think is just so beautiful, and it's really like opened up a door for me. There's some really lovely art in here. I'm going to get some of them made into prints, I think, because they're just, the drawings are just, you'll see, I love them. Not to gas myself up loads, but to gas myself up loads, I love them. I think since the beginning of this year, I've been really delving into this whole idea of our inner and outer worlds, the unexplored and explored realms of our souls, our connection to ourselves, to nature. For ages, I've been trying to understand my style and why I love portraits so much, and that first drawing really made something click. I used to always avoid working with just pencil or coloured pencils, because normal pencil to me was just so boring because there was no colour, and coloured pencil to me were hard because I felt like I couldn't make a mistake. But after feeling kind of burnt out with painting and acrylic painting, I just wanted to draw in a sketchbook and sit in my bed and not have to like set up a whole easel and take out paints and wash brushes and everything, you know. I was just feeling lazy. But creating stuff genuinely feels like something that I just must do at this point, so I couldn't not create. I had to do something, so I just started drawing loads, and once I started I just couldn't stop. So this is the second sketchbook that I filled this year. I do have another one, like a smaller A5 one, so if you're interested in a little tour of that one, I could do that as well, so let me know. Or maybe I might just do it because I love sketchbook tours and I love watching them and I love filming them, and I've got so much art that I could show you guys, so do let me know. Sorry, I've kind of just yapped all throughout this. I haven't really talked about any of the art, but you can see I love nature, I love people, I put them together and this is what I make. I kind of try to blend the land and humanity into one. And I had all these fun little swirls and bubbles and stuff like that too, and I just think it looks so pretty. I love this purple one so much. Like here I did, I got some pictures of orchids and I kind of meshed them together with this portrait of a girl. We've passed so many that are my favourites, but this is one of my favourites too. I just love her sort of expression. Just all of them feel so gentle. I love them. I love this era of drawing. It is so fun. My art is going to be featured in a magazine over the next few months, so towards the end of the sketchbook I was just trying to figure out some ideas. But this is the last drawing. It is blue. I hadn't done any blue yet, so I thought, why not? There we go. That is the end of the tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really liked making this video. I love sharing my art with you guys, so let me know if you have any ideas, suggestions of stuff that you want to see. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support, and I love you all, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!